talk. You don't have to wait. Talk, talk. Don't hesitate.
Or you know, you're like the face of African Nigerian comedy. You know, so I want to bring you in big time. I want to bring you in big time.
Do you have do you have a date? Do you have a date? Because
no. Basically, I just need to get you to do an endorsement for us. Because well, after this meeting, yeah.
I don't work like, I don't know if you understand. When you spoke with me and my manager, I told you that look, if you want to do a show, the first thing you're supposed to do is to get a date. Yeah. When you get a date and you're serious, it's not about talking about London and all those other things. Just to get your date. And then we'll move on from here.
My name is Buchi, a Nigerian comedian based in Lagos, doing comedy all over the world. That's what I do. That's my first stop right there. I'm really into comedy. Comedy is like my umbrella. From comedy, I started doing all the things, but my umbrella, comedy is like the umbrella for me. So everything I do when I'm acting, or I'm writing, or probably when I'm singing, or I'm rapping, or doing directing, whatever I do, I like to see the funny parts of life in everything I do. For those who know me as Buchi, you might not know, but my full names are BUCHI'S. I'm from Delta State, grew up in Wari. Talking about Buchi's Hustle, it's a situation comedy actually based about different, I try to put different stunts and scam and scheme on people, regular daily people, artists. So every time I go, I need to look for a new story or a new personality. So it basically just came to me some time ago, like 2 years ago. Back home in Lagos, I was with my boys and we were just talking about, you know, what if ideas for TV. Then I was already shooting something, I was already acting alongside my friend Carl Peters in Flatmates. So it was like, yo, why don't do something for yourself, just to develop some kind of idea for yourself for TV, let it be about you. And then same thing, my friend Bovi told me same thing, was like, no, you need to do something like set around you. That was when the idea came. Like, I said, okay, cool, let me try to put something about myself on TV, you know, do a little bit of acting. But I thought about it, because I'm not really a professional actor. What I did with this sitcom was mainly, like what I call situation comedy was, it wasn't scripted, you know, because of the characters I have in it and the characters I played in it. And I used a lot of my artist friends, so it was very difficult to get them on lockdown first. Like sometimes I had to put cameras and they will have to travel, call up the appointment, had to incur the cost. So there was even no time for me to give them a script to go through. So it was basically what we're just bouncing ideas off each other as we shot. And so that was how Buchi's Hustle. So when I thought about giving it a name, I thought I should do this, the lifestyle. I'm like, no, it's just a hustle for me. So let's keep it simple. And that's how the idea, and that's how I came up with the name.
Big man, big prophet, big people that they call. Hello, Madam Hillary. Yes, Clinton. Oh, yes. Look, where? Iraq? I will have to consult the Lord before you make that trip.
We shot in various locations in Lagos, actually. If you're familiar with Lagos, you know, we shot all around Lagos. We shot in Festac, we shot on the island, we shot in the mainland, we shot everywhere. You know, so we basically shot in Nigeria. And what it really entails is me as a person, as an individual in Lagos. I thought about the story behind it is this. There's some people in Lagos who just wake up this one day with ideas. All they do is try to get money off you with some funny stories or some funny scheme or scam, you know. Not like it's not fraud like per se, it's just me trying to outsmart you one-on-one. It's just me, a way of trying to convince you that this situation right here is real and I want you to come into it and probably invest in it or help somebody with money.
You like to the right person money again?
No, not they talk so, boss.
Okay.
I don't work for this money just now.
Which work you do?
I don't ask Peter Doche.
No, Peter Doche. Now so Peter Doche, they had day where they.
I see how to came on now.
Now that one even worse pass, not just try and more.
What of Scarface? I do Scarface now.
Scarface, no, now you say you know Peter and say you need rig gun to do it now.
The sitcom really is about me going from one artist to the other, from one person to the other. That's why I use lots of artists in it, because the idea was trying to get some money. Because the idea people have is, if you're an artist, you have a tree growing money at the back of your house. There's a bullion van in your sitting room. You always have money, because because of the music videos and the flashy things we put out there. So people always think we have one. So I'm like, okay, what it is for me is, let me just come up with one story or the other, because these people have so much, so it'll be easy for them to spare. I'm not trying to defraud them in any way, but I'm just coming to sell a story to them that will make them give me some money.
As it come with that 2 million, okay, if you say not bring 2 million, make it bring 1.5 or 1. Let's not be too greedy.
For me, it's just money to hustle. It's just money to keep my hustle going. It wasn't money to set up an industry or something. It was just easy change, easy change. So that's what it's really about. Being smart, street smart, and trying to outsmart the next man.
My brother.
Mr. Ben!
How are you doing? Good to see you again.
Yeah, it took forever. Yes, please. Man, I know. It took like forever. What was our last meeting?
I think the last time we discussed was last year.
Yeah.
And since last year, I've had my
You cut your dreads, right?
Yeah.
It took me about a year or year plus to shoot, because when we started the production and everything was running smooth, and then I ran into financial debt. I was owing people, basically, because like I was saying, I show a lot of artists, and it was very difficult to put this artist on lockdown. I have Basketball was in it, a very good friend, Buffy was in it, MI was in it, Wandeko was in it, Ice Prince, Samani, Primo, Jesse Jags, Luz Cannon. Just somewhere in it. Some other people made appearances, like Maida made an appearance in it. My own boy, So Sick, was there in it. So all these people were they are very busy artists, and their timetable and their schedule is very tight. So most times we could book to shoot, and then when I get there, they probably want to leave, or one of them left, or they're on the way to the airport. So it was always up and down. So it took a while. But the characters that are involved, as I have my good friends, Agadai. For every story, for every artist I went to meet, I had to come up with a new scheme or new plots, to try to get money out of them. So what I did is create a persona when I go visit everyone.
Hold on to him.
I love him.
He's a don.
I love him.
Like a mafia don.
I love him, everything.
Beautiful. I love him too. Please, can you give me his contact? I have some visions for him too.
Okay, but you know what? You have to contact our manager.
Okay.
You can just tell him that you have vision for Don Jazzy. So you can tell him, you have to contact the manager. I can give you the number straight away.
Okay,
his name is Sunday.
So, okay, beautiful.
It was very difficult for me to get one day on lockdown, because as soon as I said, I wanted you to appear in my sitcom, he said, what, act? No. Like, one is quite easy. It's not, I want to read paper, read script. I was like, no, that's how I talk. I was like, no. I'm not going to send you any script or anything. Basically, it's just, I just want you to be you. You're going to play yourself. You're going to be you, and it's just me trying to get some money out of it. Okay, let's go on. I'm like, okay, cool. So we did. And one is very, very camera shy, because when he's doing his music videos, he's doing all this, but he's very, very shy. One is a very shy person. So I finally got him locked down after we had cancelled. But finally got him locked down, and then we went to his house. That was funny enough, he welcomed me to his place, so I went to his house, and then we did the shoot. And if you watch it, you see, most of the times, when you see, like most of the characters that you see me talking to, when you see them laughing, is that you should know we have been doing cut, and I was like, you know what, let's just leave it like that, because I told them to be real, to be themselves, So sometimes when I say something they're not expecting or something funny, they just laugh. They just laugh into the set, like it's just okay, this is go. They don't even bother if we're shooting or not.
Quick.
When he's a very shy type. He has eyes, he was always, was cool and calm. But the good thing is, when they really shocked me, because I didn't even know he had it in him. He came into character, and he did very well. It's just like but when I went to One Day, I went as a man of God. I went as a man of God, like a preacher who had the vision from God that he should donate some money into my ministries. That was the plot I sold to One Day, and then One Day Co. So when I went to see the Chalk Boys, talking about Ice Prince, I wanted to see them like Ice Prince, MI, but they were like, you know what, let's do this all together. I just come hook everybody up. So, and again, I can say this authoritatively that I'm the only person who has been able to get most of these people all together in one place in a sitcom. You know, they do appearances, they do TV interviews, they do music videos, but to get them on lockdown for a sitcom, I'm like the only person who has been able to pull that off successfully. And it was because I didn't have to burden them with big scripts, you know. I just told them, you know what, you're just gonna be you, I'm gonna come and try to be me, whatever I decide to be in this very set. I hooked up with my friend, Dauda, he was as an actor, Nollywood star, Nollywood A-list artist, and the comedian. And then I hooked up with him, and then we pulled a scam on, or tried to pull a scam on Durella, who was also dancehall king, Afrobeat singer. And of course, Durella came up with the Zanga. He's the king of the Zanga. So when we went to his Zanga, and that was fun. You know, the funny thing is, one thing about Durella, when he got into character, he did not break character until we left. For every other person we went to, we were always breaking character. They would laugh, we would cut, we'll try to take it again. They would laugh, we'll come back, okay, and then final take, they would laugh. But Durella, as soon as Durella got into character, he did not break character, not for once. I was breaking character because I was acting alongside Dauda, who was mad funny. I was breaking character. I was the one saying stuff so I need to, because he's a very, very funny person. But Durella was just on point.
On the weekend, we'll get you all sorted out with your traditional thing, the native, all the traditional.
Serious? Oh, baby, that's so nice. I was so happy.
The two characters, the one episode that we shot, and this was with my own boys, I Go Die and I Go Save. And this was with comedians, crazy characters, and they are very good actors, very, very good comic actors, as a matter of fact. And then I realized that they've been doing lots of acting, so they keyed into character right from the words go. There was no rehearsals, there was no script, there was no dry run. Like from the word go, they were on point. You know, they were so on point. They had me struggling to meet up with them. You know, and that episode was the only one that lasted long enough for us to break it into 2 episodes. That was how much content they had to put out there. Everything they said was a punchline. Everything they said was funny. And so we couldn't, no matter how hard we tried to cut stuff, we couldn't push it all into one episode. We're like, you know what, let it be 2 episodes, maybe 2 episodes. It's not your regular sitcom, because we really didn't do no scripting, and it's not like a reality TV show where you can just say whatever you want. So we did, but the good thing about it is all the people I did this one with were people who can think on their feet. And then you're going to see a lot of people in a light that you've never seen them before. I'm talking about all these artists. You're going to see them in a light that you've never seen them before. And I think that's going to really blow your mind to get to see all these musical acts that you see on music videos. Not this time, not shooting videos, not doing skits, but actually in a sitcom.
Beautiful. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord. I know you come from heaven above. You see, I'm shocked that you know that song. So you go to church. Spirit is on the throne. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord.
Basically, for every episode, it was always something new. It was always something new. Now, this is the first season. Back on set to shoot season 2. And that's about it. Watch, which is also right here on OTV. Keep it locked down. Don't go nowhere.